This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the 8th-ranked team, the Florida State Seminoles. EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Seminoles will kick it away to get this game going. Returner looking to create better field position. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Takes the toss and heads left. He finds some space. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. QB keeper all the way. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So in the opening drive, it's now 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
Gosh, Chris, I just love this atmosphere. The home field advantage on full display. The defense flying around with energy. Nice job there on that 3rd down of using the energy from the crowd to make that stop.
The offense stays on the field with this opening drive. They'll go for it in their own territory. 4th down. He's throwing for it. He'll take a deep shot here. And he can't connect to costly turnover on downs.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Ball handed off. And the Noles are in the red zone. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on third down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
Fourth down. No punt. Out of field goal range. They're going for it. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And this pass is caught. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on fourth down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
And the Seminoles will line up now. It's first and goal.
Get set.
Makes a quick grab. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Florida State. And Kirk, how important is that to get off to a positive start to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So to be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out. It's Hale. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Takes the field. That last possession, they got stopped on fourth down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, a lot of times you match up a wide receiver, you get a linebacker on him. You'd like to think that the wide receiver can shake him. But this linebacker is really athletic and is able to make plays in space.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Miami.
Getting set. Here's second down. That's a design quarterback keeper. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Not quickly. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. The offense will go for it here on fourth down and 3. Looking to throw here. Moves out of the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender, and he throws the interception. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They really had the defense off
balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Now it's second down here. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Caught over the middle. It's Sanchez. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
And his defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. And they will score. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. Set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. That run takes it across the 30-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. Keeping it on the ground here. Breaks loose at the 45. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Canes.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. And the single back takes the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. As we break for the quarter, Florida State was on top. Let's check out the stats now for the opening period. first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Bringing pressure. Took contact on the throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Boy, Chris, he tried to squeeze that one in there on 3rd down. It would have had to have been a perfectly placed ball to have any chance at a completion and a first down.
They're going to go for it, try to keep the drive going. 4th down and 7. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. The pass rush closing in. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They finally get him down, but a big play. 46.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
The Noles getting set on 1st and 10. Back to throw again. And he finds the running back in the flat.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back is not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Defensive coordinator dials up man-to-man coverage, puts the free safety in center field. This is where his instincts have got to take over, and they do here. He reads the quarterback's eyes, leads him to the football, and he does a nice job of knocking it away.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
Bit too far away to trust a field goal attempt. The offense on the field on 4th down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Trying for a 4th down completion. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to home.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Contact as he threw it. Catch is made down the middle. Here he goes. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play in that completion.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
No way to run up the middle. Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2. Trying for the touchdown. They'll test the left side. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, maybe hold them to 3 points.
So a huge play to start the drive and get in scoring position, but now it's third and goal. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricanes. And now we are all even for basically a brand new game here.
Yeah, it's exactly right. With a tie game, you treat this as a fresh slate. Forget about the mistakes you've made, the big plays that you've made before. Doesn't matter anymore. Now you just go out and play and go try to win this game.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackling at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for his back. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
So second down after the incompletion. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He fires downfield. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. Enough for a first down at the 37.
Good job with the offensive line giving his quarterback time to throw. And you can see the damage he can do to you when he does have time. A great throw and something you just kind of expect in Tallahassee. A quarterback that can make throws like this.
The Seminoles under the line in the hurry-up. And he's got it again. Gets the first and still running. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. And the Noles with 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Very tight coverage. It's incomplete on the deflection.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Quarterback looking to scramble. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Toss play to the running back going left. Oh, what a move. Just seeing the Seminoles and Hurricanes together on the field, Kirk, brings back so many memories. For decades, this rivalry, extra intense, but also meaningful. It's been so often a springboard to a championship season.
Chris, throughout the 80s and 90s, I think Miami-Florida State was the greatest rivalry in college football. So many great individual players. One of my favorite early memories on College Game Day when I joined the set was in 2000 when Chris Weinke went up against Ken Dorsey and the Miami Hurricanes. One of the great games at the Orange Bowl. Dorsey ends up hitting Jeremy Shockey for a tight end late. Man, so many great memories in this rivalry.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Defense is coming after him. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Design quarterback run. It's a 2-yard gain. Second and 8. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And here comes a deep shot. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. They finally bring one down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. First down, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the out route. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. Tackle made, a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Pressure is coming. Looking deep for the right side. He tried to go very deep there. Good effort, but now it's third down.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
He's running out of time here. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. And the Seminoles will send their punt team onto the field. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. They'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. quick snap. He's got room to run. And the defense tackles him in what should be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Hurricanes will kick it deep to begin the second half. Return begins inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. Quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
Looking to pass here on second down. The sure hands. It's Sanchez. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks.
Great job by the defender coming up with that tackle. That'll keep him short of the first down. I think the quarterback thought his receiver could win any one-on-one battle, but this defender makes a heck of a play, and now we got fourth down.
Here we go, the coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Looking to throw it again. It's a quick grab. Breaks free. He's in the clear. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yards to set up the first set of downs.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this fourth down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that 1st and 2nd level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking to scramble. They'll try a pass here. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Ball handed off. Breaking free at the 35. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. And Kirk, that puts him over 150 yards today. He's just putting on a huge show in a big stage.
Yeah, every time he seems to get his hands on the football, he's making big plays. They have built their offense around his playmaking ability, and it's paid off today.
And tackled after a small pickup there.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Receivers are bunched together. Trying to find room. It's Hale. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Canes will try to keep this drive moving. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Looking deep downfield to the left. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. They finally tackled him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
First play of the drive. They start at the 28. They'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. It's caught off the deflection. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
A loss of 8 yards on the play.
Boy, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
Break for the quarter, Kurt. Florida State is on top. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? We begin the quarter with a crucial play, often setting up for this 3rd down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking for the wideout. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up 4th down.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's 3rd down. But he's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
The Noles will line up to boot it away. Money comes for his 2nd punt of the game. He fields it at the 15. Coverage team brings down the returner. Some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Picks up the first, looking for more. Breaks into the clear. Past the 20. Past the touchdown, Miami. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the 4th quarter to give them the lead.
PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. The Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking right, this one caught.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The Seminoles come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking deep down the left side. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. Touchdown, Noles. They jump on top here in the 4th.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
And they tack on the extra point. kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. He steps out at the 23. That's where the drive will start. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. And on the carry, he's heading left. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Now here he goes. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away without...
He's in the clear. Touchdown, Canes. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
You just love to see this when the game is on the line. This offensive line does a great job of executing up front, giving this back just enough room to be able to get into the end zone and give them the lead.
PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Comes the Florida State offense on the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The sure hands. It's Sanchez. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Second down, we're going to throw it. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Not much on the return, but the pick will set up the offense at the 35.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? Has the first down and more. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Quick throw, testing the middle. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with...
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's an out route. The catch made.
Chris, I love what this defense is doing right now, working with a two-possession lead, essentially telling the offense, hey, we'll give you those underneath throws. We'll allow those short gains, but we're not going to give any shots downfield, and we're going to tackle you inbounds to keep that clock moving.
And finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on third down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off of that nice play.
Deep shot caught out of the 20. They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line. And the Noles begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Going for the touchdown here. And it's incomplete. Target. Right near the goal line.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. Second down after the incompletion. Looking to throw again. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Running out of time in the pocket. Caught near the goal line. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So from the 9-yard line, it's 2nd and goal. And he'll set up to throw. Looking to the end zone. Oh, the pass is picked off. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a 2-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
So here's the first play of the drive now. They'll begin at the 41. Now they're running on the toss. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. And now the handoff. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. Will look to convert here on 4th down. Crowd trying to help out here on 4th down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
Chris, just a great job by this offense. Now, I think it's a little bit too late here. They're not going to be able to have a chance to come back, but I think it says a lot about the character of this football team that they're fighting to the very end.
The obvious move here is to go for a 2-point conversion to cut this lead to 3 as time winds down. And he drops back in the gun. And he makes the grab in the end zone. The 2-pointer gets him back within a field goal.
Because they're doing everything they can here to give themselves a chance, not just on the touchdown, but the 2-point play, and now it's a field goal game. I just don't know if they're going to have the time. It's going to come down to this onside kick.
The kick is wrapped up by the hands team, and that should be enough to secure the victory. They can kneel down and get out of here with a W. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. When you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.